Oh, diamond players, whatever. Yeah, I'm not trying. I'm not trying to do some fake ass content type shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna go you're gonna go competitive Apex, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, you should watch Diego's new video, which he posted.
Jago, I fuck with Jago, man. I fuck with
Not
him heavy.
Diego.
Diego
Diego.
star.
Diego.
Yeah, Diego
Yeah.
star. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this whole squad. The first thing I get is shittiest gun in the game.
Are they honest?
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
Yo, I have no gun,
I have
man.
no shield. I have a gun, no shield, so
oh
I can't
man,
help you, bro.
that was a bad drop.
Not bad drop, just bad RNG. You guys, I think I might have to play for positioning.
I'm dead. You wanna curse me? Just curse me, my man. Or you could res me, destruction, if you could. I'm still not dead.
Hold on. I try and grab him.
Oh no.
Are you inside or outside?
Look at me, I'm right here. You can probably res me. Probably. You got me or no? Good job. Good job. You got this. You got this.
Nice.
What the fuck?
Oh, nice. Good job.
Yeah.
Way to go, buddy.
You need help? Here. Here.
It's
Oh,
fine.
I
It's fine.
got it.
It's
I'll
fine.
bring it.
It's fine.
Alright. I'm gonna loot up, bro.
There's a cargo bot over there.
I don't see it. Alright, we can't be too greedy. We gotta leave some shit for him. So, you
Yeah.
know.
I'm
I'm
hitting
going.
you at
I'm going
back.
for the rest. I'm going for the rest.
I'm healing. I'm healing.
Alright.
But do you have light? Destruction? Do you have light?
I have
I have horrible.
182, so I can spare you some.
You can pull off the rest, my man. Amazing.
Oh yeah, thank you.
What the fuck? Why does it do that?
What happened?
There's a havoc there down there with uh, quite a lot of ammo. You can just pull
Alright,
the
alright,
havoc.
come here. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm off. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm just loading.
Drop the stack of 80.
Let us know when you're good, Nick. We can move when you're good.
Here, I have a PK up here on me.
I'll use
I'll
the
take it.
handlebars.
I'll take this wingman and I'm dropping this.
I'll take all of that barrel stabilizer thing. If we're good with that.
I need an extended heavy.
I don't have one, dude.
Oh shit.
You
That's
want that
wrong.
barrel stabilizer?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can give you a level 2.
I'll-
I'll give you a level 2. I have a level 2.
Okay, I'll drop it.
I'm gonna go check the boxes and see if there's one on them.
What's with that first time? We should go. We should. I'll just go scout. I'm going ahead and scouting.
Alright, be careful. Do
Okay.
any of you guys have? Do both of you guys have a Phoenix kit? I have two. I could drop you one.
I could
Oh.
use one.
I'll drop you one. Give me a second.
Look at the balloon neck. The balloon.
All right, be careful. I'm behind you guys.
Yeah, they landed next to us.
Yeah.
Ooh, this guy had a push shot.
Wait, did they just res on us?
Yeah, we should move. We should move. I have a bolt key. Yeah, don't fight. Don't fight it. Don't fight it, guys. It's zone 2. Let's move.
I
I know
wanted
you
to go
guys
for the
like to
third.
play. I know you guys like to play aggressive, but
Yeah, we should just wait for them outside zone. They're probably gonna go somewhere like right here.
yeah. We should gatekeep. Just gatekeep.
Yep, they're right
Oh,
here. Yeah, we're gonna be landing right behind them. Right here, to the left, to the left, to the left.
oh, we should go. We should go now. Just.
Oh, they went up, they went up, they went upside.
I was zipline. I was zipline. I was zipline.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
Where are they?
Porter's right here.
There's the.
What?
Oh fuck! I didn't make it.
One behind this wall right here, right behind this wall. Going with the PK. I'm going to the other side.
Oh, dude, behind me. Oh, dude, you get third party every single game.
Fuck.
Oh, dude, what?
I went to PK him, but I got stuck in the reload animation. That's my bad. Should make sure my guns was loaded.
Was that plus RP or minus RP?
Uh, minus.
I'm back to, I'm back to 0 RP. Yeah. You think we should have pushed, or that was a bad push?
No, probably was a
Actually,
bad one. I don't know.
it wasn't like a bad one, but we were like too like we wasn't communicating well enough, basically.
Yeah. We should we should assign one guy who gets the calls. Like if you say push, you push. Don't argue.
Alright,
Who
so
wants to be that guy?
so who want to be the shot caller?
Yeah, who wants to be shot caller, dude? We need one guy. We just can't go push, not don't push.
I'll be a shot caller.
Okay.
Alright, you want to be the shot caller, Nick? Alright.
Yeah.
So when you say push, we push. All right.
Yep.
No question asked.
No questions asked. Alright, so all suggestions allowed though.
Like a general rule, if we down somebody and we're like facing a group of 3, and we know there's only 3, we down one,
We rush
we
them.
push.
Alright.
Okay, but
Alright.
it depends how far they are. Actually, like if they're too far away, we don't push. We just wait until maybe we knock 1 or 2 until we get closer and maybe get a more strategic advantage. Because if they have like gold shields and one gets knocked and it's far away, he can get back and healed up in like 10 seconds or less than that, 5 seconds.
Oh.
Parfait. Bon, mon homme. Ouais, vite la mauvaise, Kounia. Uh-huh.
What are you speaking, dude? I didn't, I didn't know you spoke Spanish.
that's, that's the Spanish way. No habla español, güey.
You know, I know you speak Spanish. You don't. You just say
Caliente, cabrón. No habla español. Me no americano. Okay. Ah, fuck.
what?
Like, I just engineers have finally developed a dildo big enough to satisfy your mom. Fuck. Shit, that's a fucked up shit right there.
Yeah.
No, we
You guys
should
want
go
to?
sorting.
Where do you want to go?
Sorting.
Sorting
Uh,
factory. It's a hot spot though, for tryhards. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, man.
There's so many spots there, dude.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Watson is thick as fuck. Like, no cap. Like, no cap, dog.
Let's take the. Let's just go on the top buildings.
Watson can take all my money, bro. I ain't even worried
oh
about
fuck.
it. I'm going downstairs.
Yo, I'm like, what the hell is this game?
Wait, I. Oh fuck. What the fuck?
There are people on you. There are people on you, dude. It might be. It might be.
They're upstairs.
I have no body shield. I have nothing on me.
The Pathfinder was like one shot.
You got a vault key.
I got an
Nice.
R99.
Nice. Yo, do you have heavy ammo since you're not using it? I got a body shield here for you.
Oh, on me, on me, on me.
I'm coming.
Oh fuck, dude.
Nice, nice. Going for the finish.
I stuck him. I stuck him.
He phased out. Nice. Going for the
Yo, more people,
insta
more people, more people, more people, more people.
I'm sticking. I'm sticking it.
Yo, more people. Fall back, fall back, fall back.
Ah, damn it, dude.
I only have two syringes.
I have no health. I have no health. Yo, I'm falling back. Let's just get down. Let's go down.
Do we
Yo,
leave
yo,
him?
destruction.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
leave him.
yeah.
What the
There's no
fuck?
point.
Leave my ass.
There's no point.
Fuck. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
I only have two syringes, but here I'll give you the last one.
No, I got him. I got him.
All right. You got any shields?
I can drop you like one.
I'll take
One,
it.
two.
I'll take anything I can get, bro. Oh, there's some boxes right here we could take. Come here, come here.
Wait, I'm going on top. I'll loot this place
Alright,
first.
are you gonna top? I'll take these boxes down here then.
Let me know if you hear people.
Backpack here. Level 2.
We got one squad, didn't we?
Fuck, I might as well take this box.
Hostile. Let's explore this way.
Come here.
You see people?
Body shield here. Level 2.
That's why I
Okay,
meant to
alright,
paint.
come get there.
10 seconds to the
You don't want it?
close at least.
Oh, did someone try to buy?
I did.
Okay, that was. I got scared.
I didn't have any shields for it. I'll take it though. I'll take it now.
You can take the level 2.
Yeah, I'll take it now because I didn't have any shields for it before. But there's a level 2 backpack here. You should take that.
Here. Level 2.
Yeah. Give me a sec. There's a lot of good loot here. I don't want to leave this loot. Ooh, baby. I need a helmet. If you want. I have a lot of heavy. If you want heavy, there's a lot of
I'd like some.
Got a vault key. Could be useful. Care pack. Dibs.
How you looking? How you looking on the things? Oh, okay, you good.
Where's the level 2 backpack?
Back down in the river.
Might be something good this way.
In the river? Okay, I see it. I hope it's the backpack.
I have a vault key. We could go for the vault.
Okay, give me a sec. I'll be right back up with you.
Even though it's
Let's go this way.
I say we risk take. Oh no, we don't have any shields. But fuck it, let's go anyways.
Do you have shields?
I got shields. I don't have health.
Oh.
So do we want to risk it and hope that there's a thing in it?
No, we should probably loot the first.
Yeah. If fuck it, let's go. Let's go to the vault then.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I think we need the vault. Nothing we can do. That's a fact.
Yeah.
A fat fact.
I just
Oh no, people there, people in the vault.
in the vault.
Yeah.
Not in the vault. There's no people on it.
No, they're fighting. Didn't you hear gunfights?
Yeah, but that's back up, not in the vault.
Setting a portal.
Yo, it's outside the zone. We don't have heals, dude.
It's cool. Fuck it. The zone is not that
No,
far.
I don't have heals. I have no heals. Like absolutely no heals. I'm falling back. I have to, dude. I'm sorry.
Alright, go. It's cool.
Vault's open. Let's see what's inside.
Like I might end up dying there.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
I'm a risk looking for loot, just cause.
We can go here. I'll wait for you. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'll just wait for you.
You're gonna die, dude.
Wait, you're gonna die.
You kidding me? Zero fucking loot.
You gotta phase.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I know what to do. Before I die, come here. Come into the zone. I'm dropping my backpack, so you can pick me up.
It's zipline time. You can take the zipline.
Come pick me up. Come pick me up. I dropped my backpack. Just come pick me up. Pick the backpack and then pick me up. Get the backpack and pick me up.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Look at that shit. That's some 200 IQ shit right there.
You have heals?
I have shields, no heals. I thought there was gonna be some other things in there, Phoenix kits,
You
but
have
there
no
was none.
Phoenix?
Nah.
Gotta hop up here. Turbocharger.
Sad.
Are these houses unlooted?
I don't know. I didn't check them.
I could check. Looted. Looted.
They seem looted. Yeah, they're looted. Dude, I have no
Fuck.
heals. I have
Shit.
no helmet.
This. On me!
Oh,
Alright, come here. Let's just go back. Let's just go here.
good God.
Ring's not too far. 45 left.
Oh, bro, I got a golden helmet. Let me know where you want me to zip. I can zip us.
I say I just want to portal us into the park.
They're under us. They're underneath.
Let's just
Don't
dip.
don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Nope.
Don't shoot.
Let's just dip. Let's just dip.
Might be something good this way.
Yeah.
That's a good plan.
10 seconds. The ring's close. Helmet here. Level 2.
Oh, never
Oh, I
mind.
have
You
a
got
level.
one. You got one now.
I have a level 4.
Our best bet would be pick up scraps.
Yeah.
Hostile
Oh,
close. Opening fire. Making contact with enemy.
I knocked him.
Getting shot at. Need to recharge my shields. Breaching the tunnel.
You gotta take the building. You have to take the building.
I can't take the building, bro.
Portal placed. Need to recharge my shields.
Just survive.
Target over there.
But never mind. That's not a target.
You just try to get the plus RP.
I'm just looking. I'm literally looking for death boxes so I could scrape something. I'm just looking for handouts.
All you gotta do is survive one more
Hostile right here.
squad and we get the plus. You could take the gold box. That's what.
What gold box?
I,
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm trying to do.
Just a
all
minute
down there,
until the ring
people.
closes, huh? Good. It's not
I
far.
did.
I hear people. They're healing inside. We'd probably just be as quiet as possible. And
45 until ring close. It's near.
oh, they're going on top.
30 seconds.
You should go. You should go.
Catching myself up. 10 seconds.
I gotta go in late though.
Just get. Yeah. Oh, you see them, right? I just don't. I don't know. You can third party maybe. Maybe not. Just.
Going
Oh,
through.
I hear him.
Oh yeah. No, just go behind them. Just go behind.
They see me.
Yeah, this is a tough part. You might end up dying here.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Jesus. Oh yeah, just stay there. Just stay here. This is the best bet you got. You should probably wait. Look at your map. You see the rocks. The the leftmost rock.
Yeah, I do.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, they're camping it. Yeah, you can't do anything.
I think my best bet is to go around.
45 until ring close. It's near.
You can't.
You can't. I'm gonna
All
have
right.
to.
Punching a tunnel.
Oh,
Portal's ready. 30 seconds.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Patching myself up.
Just scrap up some loot. Oh yeah, just go straight. Just go straight. Yeah, yeah. Just take the hill. Take the hill. Oh no 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 no.
I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
safe.
safe. Yeah, just stay here. All you gotta do is just stay here.
they're healing.
It's
Yeah, I
fine.
know.
It's fine. Don't peek. You're good.
Oh, there's a drop right next to you.
Wait, look. Are you safe? Is it safe where
I
you
don't
are? Or
think
you gotta go?
I might be able to use a little glitch in the game and be safe, but probably not. We'll see.
Alright, that's not safe. That's not safe. Yeah, you're not safe.
I'm not. I know.
Throwing Arc Star.
Oh, nice.
Recharging my shield. Taking shots.
Don't fuck with me.
Oh, you should push them. You should push them. They're no HP. They're actually HP.
1 minute.
They might be healing though.
Yeah, it's probably already healed. Oh, there you go.
Recharging my shield.
Oh, you pulled that off. You pulled that off. Good job.
Oh, damn, dude.
Damn, son.
Damn, destruction.
Oh,
Oh,
you
good.
popping off,
Oh,
dude.
good.
That's popping off.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
say you're good, man. I take that back.
Just cam the wall above you. Cam the wall above you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cam this one. Yeah. Yeah, don't stand like that. You're gonna get it in your head.
Dude, if you win this, I'll send you 1,000 Apex coins.
Good.
Nah, I just want 1,000 V bucks, dog.
What is that?
Throwing.
Oh shit, dude.
Shots.
Oh no, that's bad. That's rough.
Recharging my shields.
Hey, man. You psycho.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Oh my god, bro. Yo. The way I tracked that dude in the air, though, god damn.
Start healing. Start healing.
Hold on, I can't, not yet, not yet. I might just get turned on. See? I'll just get turned on.
Who won? Who won? Who won?
Holy shit,
Oh, they won. These guys won.
fuck. Yeah, they won.
Good job. Nice.
Fuck.
Nice try. Amazing.
Oh man, I managed to get 4 RP after that. I didn't do shit.
I got 64 RP.
I ranked up. It's the only true way to go.
I got 104.
Good shit, guys. That's all you gotta do. Play like that, you're good.
Yeah, sorry I went down.
It's cool.
That was,
So did I, dude.
That was an
Uh,
unfortunate
happens.
game. Shit.
if imagine if you had all 3 of us. I mean,
Oh yeah, we would have won that. That was easy for us. If you realize it.
Yeah,
What music packs do you guys use?
I don't
I'm
use.
using crypto right now.
I I turn
I
on.
use Gibby.
I turn them off. I turn them off. I don't use the music at all. I never liked in-game music for some reason.
So
But hey, how do you turn them on anyways?
Go to your loadout,
Load out. Okay. Oh,
game customization,
okay, okay.
music packs.
All right, let me listen to some of these volumes, audio. Let's see, music volume.
The Gibby's one is the best.
Which one? What does it called? What is it called?
Gibraltar, it's just called Gibraltar.
Black Heart Rage, Liberation, Mirages. I don't think I have Gibbies.
You don't have Gibby's?
Nah. Why is it not playing? Oh, that's load screens. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I like that little hey. That little hey.
Yeah, yeah.
What load screen do I want? Oh, that is fucking sick. Yo, the load screens are sick. What the fuck?
which one are you looking
These
at?
are, especially this year's Battle Pass ones are amazing.
I'm liking the send in the clowns one. It looks
Yeah.
fucking sick.
Oh, look at a New Dawn. Put the New Dawn.
A new dawn? Hell, let me look it up. Oh fuck! Yo, who made this shit? I would buy this. I'm not even gonna lie. I would buy this shit. What the fuck? That's nice.
Dude, I have so many legend coins. I don't even know what to do with.
Yo, what the fuck happened to me that game, bro? I don't even know where the fuck that
You
came
top
from.
top, dude.
God
You
damn.
top.
Fuck.
Why is it taking so much time?
well, it's gonna be a predator lobby.
Probably.
Did yo, you guys getting Disney Plus?
You
I
already
already
got
have
it.
it.
What the fuck? Wait, is that really worth getting though?
I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
What does it give you?
Mandalorian.
What is that?
It's a Star Wars show.
Now you see, I could get Disney Plus, or I could just use my app and get the game for free. I mean, get every show for free. So there's that. I have an app that you put on your desktop that just, every time a new episode of a show come out, you just get it. Yeah,
It's probably
illegal.
illegal.
Yeah, no shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck,
Oh,
fuck them. I ain't paying for the subscription services.
yeah. Where you going?
I'm
I don't know.
thinking right here.
Let's make a choice. Land here.
Well, I'm not really paying for Disney Plus either, so I'm trading something else for it.
I wonder if you could pull a Netflix though with Disney Plus. You know, your friend have an account.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's some good shit right there.
First blood. Should have seen that
I
I
have
coming.
think
my
like
brother's
I think
account.
it's 3 devices, I guess. Disney Plus.
Disney Plus XXX. Yeah, I was fucking with those beans heavy, bro. What's the subscription service like for Disney Plus?
I think it's $9 or
Oh,
$7 more precise.
really? 7?
Yeah,
That's
Six
pretty.
ninety nine.
That's pretty cheap.
yeah, that is. That's why people so much hype. People are going all nuts on Disney.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. If I have a favorite cartoon type thing, it would have to be Family Guy or South Park.
Took out a cargo bot.
Well, they have all the Simpsons though.
The
Yeah, they have
Simpsons.
all the Simpsons. Yeah, they have all 30 seasons of Simpsons.
I respect The Simpsons.
Who does not?
Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, da. Hey,
Heavy
here, here.
RTO1 here.
With a gold barrel.
Standard
Oh,
stock here.
well, I want the barrel.
Light ammo here.
Yeah, yeah, boy.
Take all.
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna own with that gun now. Anyone want a wingman?
Light
It's a
ammo
pretty
here.
I already got one. I need a extended heavy.
Yoink.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
I'll take a PK if you guys find one PK.
I already have one.
Oh, oh, gee, you got the.
Yeah, Wingman Peacekeeper.
Shotgun bolt here.
It's the meta, man. Get with the program.
I think there are people on the other side like here.
Yeah, there is. Hey, blue body shield on me.
Body shield here. Level 2.
Take that.
I need an optic.
Yeah, you guys know how to do the dizzy. The dizzy.
The what?
Come here, come here, come here. Look down. Just look at me. Just look at me, right? Just look, peek, and look at me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The spider monkey.
Yeah. I can do that. That shit's easy.
Dizzy, no, but Dizzy did that shit with an insane ass peacekeeper shot. It was just nasty.
Target spotted.
He jumped down.
Cancel that.
There's a squad down. There's a squad over here.
Target spotted.
Squad right here.
Yo, who you
What the
peeking?
fuck?
Yo, I'm getting laser.
Shields.
Jesus Christ, I got.
Oh no! Oh fuck! I hit him for 124.
Oh, they all fucking. Fuck.
That's a bullshit, bro. He hit me for 129. I hit him for 124. Just run, bro. Just run.
Yeah, they're good players. I can just look at their movement and realize that they were players.
They're plat 1 and shit. Big yikes. Alright, let me see you clutch up. Let me see you clutch up, ass.
Oh, I can't. I'm not a clutcher.
You better put your clutch pants on. Oh, this nigga's in Paris? This motherfucker took a picture next to the Eiffel Tower? Some bullshit.
This is the way I'm going to move now.
I can't stand for this. I'm too grown. Boy, bye, not with your shoes on. Fuck. Damn.
Mic off.
Oh, that's a long time to hang out. Oh no. Oh my god. You guys didn't see that, alright? None of you saw it. Come on, dude! I want to team up. What's wrong with you? Hello? Are you guys on Discord?
Mic on.
Yo, what are you doing?
What happened? I'm here.
No, I was trying to. What do you
how
call
how
it?
did?
Team. I was trying to team with him, dude. I was crouching and then he was a sweaty guy, so he just killed me.
Why were you trying to team, bro?
No, no, I was crouching. I was like, dude, please, please, don't do this to me. And then he's just, I don't care. I want the kill.
He's been out here trying to team and shit.
Wait, what's the time?
Hey, your neckbeard,
What's up?
sing Despacito.
No, hell no. I'm not gonna say that.
I'll just play one regular Apex game and then we could.
Do it. Sing Despacito, man.
No.
Go ahead, say it. Sí, que ya escuchando mirándote.
You like that song? You
Tengo
like that
que
song?
estar contigo hoy. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I don't hate it.
Nah, whatever. You listen to it every day.
No, not really. When when
Not
it
really.
when it was popular, I hated hearing that shit.
Listen and fight.
There you go. Let's do this.
This is your champion.
I'm tired of doing that.
Faster. This time.
Oh wow,
Here we go. Ready?
I ain't a pussy.
Nobody is.
Come on, I'm going to the other one then. Son of a, alright, I'm going to this one. I think
On
that's a.
me! You guys on me? What? Dude, he's one shot. He's one shot. You gotta get him. You gotta get him. You gotta get him. No, no, my life. Oh, what? He's healing up. He's healing up, dude. He's healing up. He's underneath you.
Got our squad mate's banner.
It's Doctor Disrespect. What? That's Doc. Don't get shot.
What? Dr. Disrespect?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Oh my
he had an EVA. Fuck.
Our whole squad died?
Yeah, shotguns are OP. Nah, for real though. I didn't miss any shots on him, but he just hit me with a shotgun. And it was like rip.
Okay, this is my last game.
Why?
Alright, man.
Where you going, man?
I gotta study, dude.
All right, right. When's that test, anyways?
Oh no, I don't. It's not a test. It's just that I have to study for my usual stuff, my
Uh,
usual
and,
study.
and, and you're gonna come back, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back night. Yeah, sure.
All right. What about you, Neckbeard?
I'm going out late in like an hour.
Oh.
So
This man about to clap some cheeks. Hey.
yeah,
Okay. I expect it. I expect it.
yeah, man.
Put some respect on him, bruh.
This is your champion. Pain, death, nothing phases me.
You saw the guy's name?
No, I
The
didn't.
Pathfinder's name on the champion squad.
Let's land here. Let's go. Allons-y.
Fuck it, we're going train.
You sure?
Let's go here. Pardon. I take supply. Train over there.
Punch his ass. Punch
Dude,
him.
he's one shot. He's one shot. He's one shot. On me, one shot. One shot. Guys, please,
I have no
guys.
weapon. I have no weapon,
I
bro.
have no weapons either, bro. Oh. Alright, let's go.
Yo, come on, dude.
What? Where the
He's
fuck
gone.
is it? Where's he at?
He's gone. He dropped the train.
Sorry, man. You know, shit
Can you
shit
res?
just
Can you
happens.
res? Can you pull the res off?
Hold on, brother. Oh, he got
I'm
it.
so disappointed, dude. He was actually one, like one, the onest of ones possible. Even my punch would have killed a guy. Yo, I need a gun, so you're planning to res me? It had to make noise.
Contact.
He's like
Yeah?
outside. He's outside.
Patching myself up. Enemy spotted.
Oh. Oh, you have the golden.
Reloading.
The golden. You're pushing
you
them?
have to-
You're already pushing them?
Yes, I am.
Okay, sir. Let's go, sir. Oh, they're on here. I can't do anything.
I can't go that fast. Survive.
Enemy down. Need to retreat.
Whew. Any of them have a med kit?
Have a
I
med
think
kit.
so.
May I have it, please? Thank you.
I could use that.
Whew, that was scary.
Dude, that PK is OP, man.
The
I
ring's
know.
Yeah, dude. They buffed. I don't know why would you buff a gun like
healing
PK?
up. Eyes are open though.
I did 100 and like 8 damage or something like that.
Yeah, and then I finished
New
him
kill
off
leader.
too.
Watch for them.
You finished them off?
What was that?
I
Oh,
fat
what was
fingered. I fat fingered. My bad.
I got scared.
He always fast fingers.
But man, this gold charge rifle though.
It's I don't know. I don't like the charge rifle.
Man, it's
Probably
deadly.
try it, but
Up
I just
close,
gotta.
you're fucked though.
Shit. I guess
To
when you
me, the flatline is the most balanced weapon.
I guess when you leave,
Yeah.
I might go watch South Park.
Oh yeah, the new episode.
I already seen the new episode. Hell, I seen the whole new season. I'm gonna go watch the last one.
What do you mean the whole new season?
Yeah, the season with the new episode, the latest one. I seen all of it already.
The one about the transgender
Yep,
macho man.
yep, I seen all of it. Your mom is.
I need energy ammo.
Should I do the 2x wingman, even though it's garbage? All right, never mind.
University.
I got denied.
I'll take the light mag.
Oh, if you find a better heavy mag, ping it.
Body shield here. Level 3.
Ooh, level 3
I said
body shield.
I said better.
It's the only one I knew.
On that nine, anybody?
Man here.
Oh, I already have one.
I hear cargo bot.
Shot a target.
Being shot.
Nope,
You are?
I just shot a cargo bot.
Oh, someone said I'm getting shot. Yo, I need a extended light mag. Something like that. Nothing on me.
Oh, there's one over here, man.
Where?
Let me see. I saw it.
I need energy ammo.
Here, I picked it up for you.
You picked up the NT ammo for me?
No, the light mag.
Alright, we're not friends. Yo, goddamn, bro, I could see so far with this shit. The scope is unbalanced. Yo, look how lifeline. Hold the peacekeeper and run. Now run with the peacekeeper. Hey, look at her, man. She's so fucking cute the way she runs. You ass. Look at the way she runs with the PK. Look how she runs with the PK. Look how she hold it.
She's like a baby, dude.
Yeah. Fuck it, eh.
I hear people, but I don't.
I think I did too.
What's happening? I do hear somebody. Thing. Oh,
Do I have permission to shoot?
you're the people on me. Oh, someone portaled out. The race portaled out. I don't know where the
Yo,
portal is.
yo, I swear, bro. This gun is like the Halo thing. You know the gun from Halo?
Which one? The Spartan laser?
Yeah, boy.
There's a portal here. Should I take it? Should I not?
No.
Okay.
Wait, that's
The
what
death
it's called.
box.
That's what it's called. Huh. I need it. Where the fuck? Yo, what are
Oh, people!
people?
What's
Are they coming? Are they
I
pushing?
cracked them. I cracked them.
Hostile over there.
Yeah.
I can't play with the wingman, dog. Get that. Do you guys have shotgun ammo? Do you guys have shotgun ammo?
Oh shit, cracked. Bangalore.
Need to recharge my shields.
Why do you do that?
For fun.
Yo, this fucking
Why did
gun.
you put it there?
Yo,
Got another one.
this gun is so unfair.
Heads up. Care package coming in.
That was a bad
What?
idea. What are you doing?
Pushing, huh?
Don't push, remember? Until I say so.
Oh yeah.
Patching myself up.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bossman, sir.
Alright, let's
You're
go
running
follow
away.
them. Let's go follow them.
Reloading. Enemy spotted.
The Pathfinder was literally like one hit. No!
Uh,
Need to recharge my shields.
Yo, you guys got some energy ammo? I need some energy, man. This gun is too fun to use.
I have a golden PK.
hey, what are you doing, Destruction?
Fuck, you make you fuck. Man.
Let's go, let's go.
Okay.
Come on, bro. That is one of
There's
my
a new
problems.
way
I
to
like
spread
pushing
energy.
so much.
There's only 4 squads left.
I'm gonna go
Wait,
check the.
Destruction,
Can I check
can
these
you port
boxes?
this? Can you port it on top?
Firing.
I can't point to the top. You can't interact with objects except for doors when you're in your alt.
I'm
Alright, let's
pushing.
go. Let's go.
I just need a little bit of energy ammo, man. I don't need much.
They're right here. They're underneath us.
Alright, let's push. Oh, fuck. Hold on, there's another team right here.
Arc star out.
Let's push
He
on the
ran.
guy on the left. Let's push on the guy on the left.
I was looking at him. He ran. Where did he go?
Hold on, cover me.
Oh God.
I've been down.
You fall back next.
Oh God. I got double headshotted.
Yo, neck. There's 2 guys on me. Jeez.
Wow, he killed me like really fast.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this game.
Yeah, I'm done too.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Charge rifle does so much damage. I got 800 from the charge rifle only. Alright,
I
hey
don't
yo,
know how much I got.
hey yo,
Alright, man.
go study, ass.
Peace.
I mean, neckbeard, get some ass from me too, bro. Get some ass for, get some for the boys. You know. Don't forget about the boys.
Alright, man. Peace.
Alright, peace, brother.
Awesome way to jump in. Cloud gaming is like that fucking screeching like dude who just runs around going, "I can do it too," throwing feces everywhere. All right. Now, Google Stadia is meant to be sort of the resurrection, sort of the we can really make it better. Google Stadia isn't anything new, boys and girls. Okay, Google Stadia existed in many forms before. It was called
Online.
OnLive.
Yep.
Remember how that turned out? Yeah, it failed. It actually has better versions that exist, like NVIDIA GeForce Experience, Microsoft's upcoming Project xCloud. So Google Stadia isn't even the best of the best. I've been reading this stuff for months on end where everyone's like, what? Google Stadia is going to change it. I walked into an EB Games and someone had said, oh, well, you know what? I know PC gaming is dead and all, but Google Stadia is gonna save you. Yeah, I don't need Google to save me with cloud gaming. All right, PC gaming is alive and healthy. Gaming itself is alive and healthy. Google Stadia ain't just it, chief. Now, have I played Google Stadia? Now, I don't own the Google Stadia, first of all. Full disclaimers. I don't own the premium edition. I never bought the Chromecast little dongle with the game controller and the 3 months of Stadia Pro. But I have a good friend that actually did buy the Stadia console. He bought it because, not just for Stadia, but because he wanted a Chromecast Ultra. He figured, hey, why not? So paying $179, I believe, Canadian to get this package with the Stadia service as well was something that I got to actually try out a bit. Now, mind you, I've only tried out 2 games on Stadia. One being Red Dead Redemption 2 and one being Destiny 2. Not the most high-intense action games, but hey, this is all in actual Stadia favor, right? So, trying it out on Bell fiber optic internet connection, meaning we had the best of the best at the time, gigabit connection. You know, completely unused by our neighbors around us. This is the best case scenario for the Stadia. You want to know how it felt like playing Google Stadia? Now, let me just put it into perspective. My buddy has only played, he only has 2 systems to game on, all right? I guess 3, including his cell phone. The Xbox One S and the Nintendo Switch. Now, it may not be the best way to play video games, all right, but you don't care. He plays video games here and there. Dude has always wanted to try PC gaming out. Never did. Google Stadia is one of those quick answers. Now, on the paper, Google Stadia sounds sweet, right? Like, hey, you never have to upgrade your computer. You always get 4K 60 frames per second until fucking reality hits. So let me put it into perspective. You've got 2 gamers who have different experiences overall. Okay, you've got one who's played Xbox One S, right? Let's just look at Red Dead 2, for instance. Great game. Now, you have one person who's played on Xbox One S, okay? Probably the lowest resolution out of all the ways to play it. Frame rate can go under 30, but hey, it's an honest way to play the game. Then you've got, me, who's played it on, ultra wide, 1440p, 100 frames per second, graphics all really nice, barely any input lag because I'm connected directly to the device. But that's a key word to use, input lag. Both of us have had pretty low input lag. When I got to play Google Stadia's 60 frames per second at 4K, let me tell you, it neither did look like it was 4K, and it sure as hell was 60 frames, but it didn't feel like 60 frames. Let me tell you this. Input lag! It's a pretty severe problem. Okay, I think the best way to put it is if you ever played like a console game on your TV, just turn off game mode. Okay, there's an option on your TVs called game mode that reduces the input lag because it kills all your post-processing on your TV. Disable it. Play it without game mode. Play it on like the vivid picture setting. That's the input lag times 2. So the game is running at 60 frames. Evidently it is, and it's 4K. Like it is sharp, but you can still see that like Netflixy blur that happens. You know when you're watching a video. It's not truly 4K. All right, it sure as hell isn't, but I guess technically it's rendered at 4K for Google's end. I'm not even sure there, and then it gets sent to you. But you never view it as 4K. It has a fucking smear to it. And I know that for some people it can be perceptually difficult to see, but for me, I was able to tell this very quickly. I played games at 4K, I played games at 1080p, I played games at varying resolutions. There's tells that you can see. There's a general blurriness that shows up on Stadia when you're playing a game. Can you play Red Dead 2 using Stadia? Obviously you can, but is it the way that you should play it? No. There's a lot more cons than there are the pros. Now, playing Destiny 2, on the other hand, a game that has been 30 frames on consoles and 60 frames on PC, we had played it 60 frames on Stadia. But again, it was nowhere close to the 4K that I guess Stadia Pro members should be getting. So playing Destiny 2 on Stadia just felt like, I don't know, it felt like I was getting the input lag that I never wanted and the visuals that I wanted to get but ultimately never attained. So I didn't get the good part of anything if you think about it. And yeah, it might sound like a really negative experience, and yeah, it is. It's what I expected out of cloud gaming in general. And what I didn't expect was this quality delivered by Google themselves. I mean, I expected, being one of the biggest tech companies in the world, they would have kind of closed that gap a little, but no, we're still far behind in the dark ages of cloud gaming. But I think the best example here to give is, given all of that, this makes buying a Google Stadia make no sense to me. The amount of money you would spend to, at least at this point, buy one of those like premier devices and then have the subscription services, and then buy the game for like $60 each. Guys, these games are still full price for the right to just stream it from some virtual machine farm out at Google to your house. This is not the ideal way to play your video games. And not only that, minor point, I don't know if this is true or not, but at least from my playing, I've realized that Stadia will only match you up with other Stadia users. So the player pool to play online on Red Dead or Destiny 2 is so dramatically low that playing those games, the wait times for matchmaking does suck. Like connecting to anything, I don't know if this is true. I want to think that Stadia connects to PC users, but I think it's literally just Stadia to Stadia. So right now, if you're thinking of getting this for a multiplayer experience, A, the input lag is terrible. B, there's nobody playing. So hold off on that. Single player, I guess you'll go by just fine. Sure, congratulations. Now, this leads me to this next phase, right? Whereas why are we hyping up the Google Stadia? Because right now there are better services that currently exist. For instance, I have an NVIDIA Shield TV. And with the NVIDIA Shield, you have access to the NVIDIA GeForce Experience, which is an infinitely better cloud service than Google Stadia. And I'm not saying this is NVIDIA GeForce is like the way I would play a game. No, not at all. But I've played, I would say, half of Resident Evil 2 remake over the NVIDIA GeForce Experience. And while the games look better, they perform better through their service to the NVIDIA Shield. Something NVIDIA doing is far better. There's more games lineups over there. You can actually use the games that you own on Steam or Epic or Uplay and play them right from NVIDIA Cloud. I believe you do have to pay them some form of sub, but right now it's in beta, so you can access it for free. But already, their service kind of kicks more ass. With Stadia, I have to buy my games again. With NVIDIA, I was able to sign into Steam and use RE2 Remake. So already the concept there is a lot better than it is with Stadia. Something like Project xCloud from Microsoft is already coming with Game Pass. So if you own Game Pass like a lot of other gamers in the Microsoft ecosystem, then xCloud is a given for you. So you don't have to pay extra for it. You can just sit there, play your entire Game Pass library or any of your Xbox digital purchases through their phone apps. And I would assume that Microsoft xCloud, even though that it's running on older hardware, would be a better fit, because even with all of this 4K 60 frame nonsense, you're never going to get that high frame rate, high resolution gaming that you would expect on PC. Even when I played the Stadia beta with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I was still not impressed, because at most times I would barely even touch 1080p 60 frames output despite having a good connection. I don't know. This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. This ain't it at all. All right, save your money, save your time. This is kind of a dumpster fire of cloud gaming. Now, personally speaking, a lot of people who would say that, hey, it's the beta. It's supposed to be a fucking release. You know, you're not paying for a beta. And second of all, do you really feel that given how Stadia has turned out, do you honestly believe in your heart that Google will continue this? There's a website called killedbygoogle.com that does a great job of showing over 190 services that have been fucking 180 over 180. Okay, 190 is the limit. Services that have been killed by Google themselves. Services, apps, and hardware. And this isn't a joke. These are all services that have been absolutely dominated and destroyed. They've come out, lasted for about a year or two, 3 years in the most, and then been wiped away by Google because they just didn't want to upkeep it. Look, Stadia could have been good. Okay, I'm not saying that it's some terrible, terrible way to play a game. Hey, the idea sounds good on paper. The execution was shit. Personally, if I was the managing director of Stadia, I think there's only one logical way to handle it. Because right now, Stadia, in my opinion, doesn't appeal to any market. If you have the market to buy the internet per month using Stadia
Stupid.
4K 60 frames per second by fiber optic, chances are you probably have the money to buy a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X or maybe a gaming PC. So nothing like this appeals. Yeah, you can play Stadia free, but that's not really out yet, okay? So until that comes out, that gets its own review. But right now, the Pro version, it doesn't feel good enough at all. So I can only imagine what a free version would look like. Ladies and gentlemen, to run Stadia, I think the best way would have been to make a launcher. And I know a billion PC game launchers exist. But if you were to buy your games and own them and download them for people who want to play on their high-end gaming PCs and have the option to say, hey, once I'm done playing on my big screen PC, I can go down into my TV, load up my phone, play the same game, same save file. That would have been a cool concept. This whole banking on the idea that everyone's going to switch from every system 7 times over in a span of a second makes no sense. Like it's a really gimmicky concept that doesn't have any practical basis. But going down into it, the big finale that I wanted to really get down to is I don't want this as a future for video games. And I know this isn't going to be a future. That's pretty hypochondriac of me to say, but the thing that I'm trying to say is, guys, you're paying $60 for games. You know, it's already bad enough that some games are becoming like online only. Look, I love owning physical discs. It's one of the things that I say consoles have over PCs, the ownership of video games. One of the games that I'm playing right now, Judgment on PS4 by the Yakuza team, is a game that I bought on disc. I can unplug my PlayStation from the internet till the end of days, and as long as the PlayStation works, I can stick that disc in with no internet connection, play it from start to finish, credit screen and all, and have a good time. That's called game ownership. You know what I can't do with Stadia? Buy something like Cyberpunk 2077, play it in the worst way possible, and then if Google loses distribution rights, or if something happens, God forbid, to the Stadia service, then I lose access to my $60 game forever. Look, this is the worst form of DRM to exist. Now you're not even owning your game. Now you're owning the license, but the game is stored on somewhere on hard drives far away from you. You know, you're still technically buying licenses with digital games, but at least you have that data on your drive, okay? This is like the next step from online only single player games to just literally having them stuck in the online only. You're literally relying on your single player experience being held by Google. You're buying a license for the same price as me owning the game on a physical copy. How does that make any sense? This Stadia service could have survived had they just made a fucking subscription service for you to play all these games per month through the Stadia service. That would have been a better deal. But right now, you're not only paying to get the Pro Stadia if you want, but you're also paying $60 per game. That making sense to anybody? I don't know. I just don't see it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's kind of all I had to say about Stadia. Okay, like I might sound old when I'm making this video, but there's a lot to really bring out. There's a lot to really talk about. But ultimately, I think it condenses down to the experience just ain't good enough. The value just ain't there. And even though the fact that this exists as a top tier cloud service right now, there are other cloud services that absolutely demolish this service to start off with. Do I see Google Stadia surviving more than 3 years? Personally, I don't. But hey, anything can happen, right? That being said, though, if you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out. Hello, guys and gals, me, Mutahar, and normally I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. I got a big smile on my face and everything's good. You want to know when I'm not happy? Is when the federal police calls me, when the RCMP, which for those of you who don't know is like the FBI in Canada or Scotland Yard for the United Kingdom or whatever your federal service in your area is. The federal cops had called me. You know, I'm not excited. I'm not happy because usually when the feds call you, you know, with that tone, with that, it seems like you did something wrong, you could face some pretty heavy jail time, and not just the normal kind of jail either. We're talking the big boy prison, right? Like the yellow Dolan prison for those of you who don't know any better. The one where your orifices extend like 3 meters in diameter. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I wasn't scared. You want to know why I wasn't scared? Because it was a scam! Woo! It was. You might be wondering, Buddha, how did that happen? Well, it was one night when I was driving back last week. I was sitting in my car, and lo and behold, the car's fucking like, oh, you're getting a call, Muda. Would you like to accept and reject it? Now, I've been getting these random no caller ID, phones for a while. It's been about 3 weeks that I've been constantly getting these calls. These robocalls that you pick up, nobody answers. I don't even pick them up anymore. They call me all throughout the day, whether it be when I'm having dinner, 2 in the fucking morning, you know, when I'm taking a shower, when I'm taking a crap now that I can because I'm not constipated. All right, anything of that sort, I get these calls, right? And, you know, sometimes these calls are diverse as hell. Sometimes your car warranty's up, Muda. Your fridge's warranty is up. You have a package from the People's Republic of China. I crap you not. I got a call like that. And then there were oh, sir, you owe 100,000 in back taxes, but if you pay $100 to the Canada Revenue Agency, you'll be just fine. Now it's a federal officer. Now it's a federal crime that I've committed. So I'm in my car, I get this call, and I'm just in like this scathing fucking mood. Like, I hate everything. And I see this call, and you know what I'm like? You know what I would like to do? I would like to crap all over this fucking scammer's life. I would like to open my cheeks so far and drop the biggest dookie on this man's life, and I accept that call. And you know what I get from the other end? Hello, this is a representative of the RCMP. You have committed a crime and police are coming to your house. May you please, you will have to give fine. Like some stupid shit like that. And they'll be like, wow, Muda, that's heavy racist right there. You know, it's really fucking not. When behind him, okay, there's somebody going like, mujhe kya bolna chahiye, mujhe kya bolna hai? Like, okay, you're gonna, which by the way is Hindi for, what should I fucking say? So it's a giant scam center. It's a call center running out from somewhere in India. And you know, I get these calls from a lot of places. Russia, okay, China, whatever Asian countries are out there, you know, that are dealing heavily in, like Indonesia maybe sometimes. You know, sometimes it might be the most American person out there. I got this like lady who sounded like she was from fucking the South contacting me, telling me that I owed like how much money to this fucking fictional company. And I told her off. I told her to go eat shit and die. And you know what? She got pissed at me. How dare you get mad at me when you scam me, lady? But I'm going off on tangents. So I'm in my car, this dude opens up, and he gives me that, you know, I'm a federal officer spiel, that I'm going to have cops coming over to my house. So I'm sitting over there like, okay, fine, can you tell me what branch of the RCMP you're from? We are from the Vancouver branch. So the fucking Vancouver branch is calling an Ontario like felon. Can you not relay to your Ontario branch of RCMP operators that, hey guys, we know that there's a felon out for a warranty, a warrant out for a felon's arrest. Please hunt him down. No, not the Ontario cops. The Vancouver RCMP had a fucking liking to me. So I asked him, okay, fine. Can I get a name or badge number? I am not authorized to give that information. Okay, you're not authorized to tell me your name and badge number, which is what every fucking cop does, no matter what position you're at. I'm sorry. If you're busting me, you don't have a right to privacy, agent. You're supposed to tell me your name and badge number so I can relay that to lawyers and whatnot. Okay, so I don't get that fucking information too. I ask him, what have I been busted for? What have I committed wrong? What is my felony? We are not allowed to give you the information, so you're just gonna bust me without telling me what the fuck you're busting me for? Like, what is this? Did I break a red light? Did I go to Epstein's fucking island? What did I do? No idea. No, we don't know, sir. We don't know. We can't tell you. We can't. हम बता नहीं सकते तुम्हें क्या हो रहा है. And I'm just sitting there like, fuck. Okay, fine. All right. So you can't tell me what I did. You're not gonna tell me who you are. You're from the fucking Vancouver office. So what can I do to rectify this? Well, sir, right now there are police headed to your house to arrest you. You can give your fine and we will call off the warrant that we have. Okay, fine. How much is the fine? You would think that if federal officers were about to raid my house, like literally raid my house Rainbow Six Siege style, right? That this fine would be fucking massive. How much do you think the fine was, okay? You just stop, you know, put that dun, 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 and just gauge it through your head. Like, how much do you think I had to fucking owe? $200! Yes, just $200, and the fucking feds wouldn't raid me. 200 Canadian, which is like what? $5 US? All right, yeah, they charge me, boys and girls. Okay, how do I pay them the $200? You think I go to a government branch? You know, like an actual register? No, I send the money over, you know, fucking, through like some bullshit Venmo service? Yeah, okay, you can eat a dick and get out of here, you Scam Central hungry motherfuckers. At that point, I got so fucking mad that I was like, tu kisko numero ja raha sale kutte ki aulad? And the guy fucking just like stops. He's like, holy shit, isko bhi Hindi bolne aati hai. Yeah, no shit, I know, okay, all right, thank you. You just called one of your own, motherfucker, all right, and guess what? I know exactly the kind of dirty, fucked up shit to say to you in both of our languages and make you feel like crap, which I fucking did, all right, which I definitely did before the dude fucking trembled a little bit and then hung up. You know, I'm sick and tired of these fucking scams. I really am. You know, I'm smart enough to not fall for them, but I would say that I'm in the minority percentage because the last time we looked at scams like this, even if it was the blackmailing one that we laughed at, these guys make money. They make the money. They scare people who don't know any better enough to get their $200 out. And because these scams are so cheap to do, because it's robocalling, because every time a robocall picks up something and immediately gets handed off to a fucking live agent, it costs nearly nothing to do. Okay? The upkeep for these people in their offices are so low that the money that they're charging, even though it sounds small, piece by piece, when they get it, adds up to a large amount. And that's what people don't get. These scams, yeah, it's funny to laugh off and say, ha ha, what a tard. Go back to the short bus. Yeah, it's funny until you realize old people fall for it. People who have gotten the old, okay, boomers, all those kind of people. My mom and dad, who are smart people, college, university educated people, sometimes they fall prey to technological scams. They'll always message me. It's like, I got this email from so and so company and it's scaring the crap out of me. Now they've gotten better, but initially when it started happening to them, they didn't know any better. And they're smart people. You're talking doctors, you're talking people who have studied microbiology, law, stuff like that. They're smart people. They're just not adept to counter this kind of crap. So when you have that and then phone scams that tell you you're going to get deported, or like now they've gotten sophisticated enough where it feels like you're actually having a federal officer contact you if you didn't know any better. This is the kind of shit that needs to be stopped, all right? Like, not just as a Canadian, but this goes to anybody in any country. As a Canadian, I am just going full dick. The RCMP needs to get their shit together and solve this, okay? I don't care what you have to do. I don't care if you have to go above the law and like start banning phone lines from entering the country. This even falls down to the Indian government too. Listen, okay? If you want to be this international party, okay, you need to make sure this shit is sorted out from the country itself. And this goes to any country that is openly allowing these kind of scams, or at least not persecuting it. Because the more and more this shit happens, the more and more your country, the more and more it looks like a joke. Because you're letting scammy shit like this happen. Same goes for Canada or the United States or anything. If scams are happening, not just to you, but to people abroad, you have a duty to cure and solve this shit. Because I'm sick and tired of seeing people lose their money, okay, lose their minds and sanity over stupid crap like this. And if you're a scammer that purposely does this, and I don't care how poor, how destitute, how in need of money you are committing a morally wrong act. And you should feel like shit because of it. I'm getting heated because that's what you have to feel when it comes down to the situation. If this is the only way for you to make money, then fucking starve! All right, simple as that. All right, god damn, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so fucking tired of this kind of nonsense. All right, scamming people in this day and age, yeah, is it gonna happen? Of course it is. But like when it gets to a point where you're fucking impersonating federal officers and scaring the shit out of people who don't know any better, you are literal human scum. You are a waste of cum, okay? You are the cum sandwich that deserves to be lit on fucking fire. Not even consumed, not lit anywhere near a human body for a possible chance at reproduction. That's what you are. And if I sound pissed, yeah, it's because I am fucking pissed. Because I'm sick and tired of these scams. I'm sick and tired of getting these calls. I had a bad mood that day, okay? So, yeah, I was even more pissed than I usually was. But you know what? Thinking about it now, I'm now getting as pissed as I was then. So, damn. Ladies and gentlemen, this happens anywhere. These scams are happening all the time. And in Canada, at least this federal police officer scam is happening. So if you get a call from one of these numbers, don't be afraid. If any government needs you, if any government needs money from you, they'll send you a post letter in the mail. Shit, when I had a slight tax hiccup, when I had to give like, what, $100 to the tax department because I think the installment was a little too low, you know what the tax department did? They emailed me. Not emailed me, sorry. They sent me a letter in the fucking post. I took that letter, they gave me an account number on it. I called the actual Canadian Revenue Agency, gave them the account number, and the lady who was with me on the phone was so cordial, she said, yeah, there seems to be a little bit of an installment hiccup. You want to pay that? And I said, sure. She guided me through the process on a government-sanctioned website, even gave me a fucking receipt. So that's how it works. Not this scammy shit where these people are telling you to send money to some weird offshore account, and obviously it's a call center full of this nonsense. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. Fight against this nonsense. This is me, Mudahar, and I'm actually going to play more Deus Ex. I'm really addicted to it. The original game is fucking amazing, and I'm going to finish all of the games, all four. Maybe even the fucking spin-offs. I don't know. I am out.
If you've been following Stadia's launch, then you'll know that it's been nothing but pure yikes. First of all, no games at launch that are worth getting, at full price no less. All of these games that are out for Stadia right now, they're old games we have already played, and nobody's gonna shell out full price for just access to these games rather than the ability to download them or own them physically outright. Then there is the fact that Stadia is missing a bunch of features at launch, which I've detailed in my previous videos. And then, when the reviewers put out their articles or videos on their experience with Stadia, many of them reported they had a lot of issues with latency, with a lot of stuttering. A lot of them claimed that the games they tried out were unplayable. And then there were others who had a better experience, but still felt a bit of that input lag and found occasional stutters here and there. So mixed reception when it comes to how Stadia streams games, which is not good. Stadia needs to prove it's reliable, but given the mixed reception, we now know it's anything but. So there's all of that going for Stadia right now, but to make a bad situation even worse is what's going on with the way people have not received their access codes. So if you go to the Stadia subreddit right now, you'll find a community in uproar protesting that they didn't get the product that they bought at launch. So we are seeing threads like this. Meanwhile, on a Google help call earlier, I ordered Founders on June 6, 2019. Where's my code? Chill out. We will send codes in the order we receive them. Why are people getting their codes that just ordered today? You will get your code in 3 to 5 days after your Founders kit arrive. Why the hell did I pre-order it then? Fair point. So basically, instead of everyone at once getting their codes on launch day, as it should be, people are getting codes in a staggered manner, and it's not even first come, first serve. Some people who ordered later are getting them earlier than people who pre-ordered months ago. We are seeing posts like this. Which one is the worst? No, not November. No code November. Ah, classic Patrick meme right here. Here says that my package is sent. Yup. And you said we will get the codes when the package shipped. Yup. So as a founder, I should get my code. That makes sense to me. Then give me my code. No, that's pretty much the whole summary of the present situation in regards to people, many of them not getting their codes on launch day. Now, I seem to have been lucky enough to get my code on launch day, and I've tested out Stadia, and the results were piss poor, to say the least. I've played Stadia on Chrome. I haven't gotten my Chromecast Ultra yet. That's still shipping, despite the fact that I pre-ordered this quite a while ago. It'll arrive on between November 22nd and 25th, so no certain date there. Since they're not going to give me Chromecast Ultra at launch, I'm just going to test it on Chrome. And my results have been pretty abysmal, and I'll talk about that in a separate video. But here's a quick glimpse of what my experience has been like on Wi-Fi. More on that later. But back to this subreddit, we're seeing posts like this. Anyone else wake up disappointed? Dawn of the second day. So it's already bad enough when people aren't getting the product they pre-ordered on the first day, but we're in the second day, and a lot of people still haven't gotten their access codes. We're also seeing threads starting a petition to demand that Stadia founders are compensated for Google's failure to deliver on what was promised. Oh yeah, and I've also seen this spread around quite a bit. Stadia's updated logo. You turn it upside down, you color it brown, and it does kind of look like a pile of shit. Further details on this whole situation can be found in this article by news outlet The Verge. The headline of this article reads, Google keeps face planting on the small stuff with latest Stadia launch gaffe. Many Stadia founders can't actually play yet or reserve their name. And the Verge article reads right here, quote, on June 6th, Google opened up pre-orders for the $130 Founders Edition of its Stadia cloud gaming service. There are some people who ordered on June 6th who haven't gotten their codes yet, while there are people who ordered more recently who have already gotten their codes. That inconsistency is just bizarre and mind-boggling. Promising those buyers would be the first to experience the future of gaming and reserve a unique username. Though Stadia is now live, many buyers are reporting they haven't received the most crucial piece of the entire Stadia package, the invite email that opens the door to actually let them in. Now, Google has gotten wind of the issue and responded on Reddit. The Verge quoted what Google said, and the statement that they provided reads, "We are aware that some of you who pre-ordered Founders Edition may not have received your invite codes in the expected time frame. The Stadia team is actively investigating this issue and will be back with an update as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience." And then Google provided another response, but as The Verge pointed out, Google didn't actually address the delay when it completed that investigation. So the follow-up statement that Google provided reads, "We are sorry for the delayed responses. We have identified an issue where a small fraction of Stadia access codes were sent out of order. That has been addressed. We have continued to roll out codes in the sequence in which we received your pre-order. We look forward to seeing you on Stadia." I don't think Google ever mentioned that codes for Stadia would be sent out in a staggered manner or sequentially based on who pre-ordered first. I don't see why they can't just send out codes to everyone at once. And now right here they're suggesting that they're going to start sending codes in sequence, which shouldn't be happening. Everyone who pre-ordered should be getting that email with the code. I mean, you're Google, for God's sakes. You are this giant tech company. You can't even send out emails all at once. From there, we have a statement provided by the official Stadia Twitter page. When a user who pre-ordered Stadia inquired, quote, "Hey Google Stadia, when are the emails going out with the invite codes? The main reason to pre-order 15 seconds after I could was for me to be able to reserve my name. So when do you actually hit the go button?" The response that the Stadia Twitter page provided reads, quote, "Hey founder, thanks for your tweet. Founders whose orders were shipped on November 18th will begin receiving their access codes throughout the day on November 19th and 20th. Sit tight." But that wasn't what was promised for people who pre-ordered Stadia, especially those who pre-ordered the second pre-orders went live. This is something that the Verge article highlighted as well. This excerpt reads, "That's not what Google promised. Not a vague, maybe by the end of November 20th date. The company promised that at least the initial wave of founders would be able to play on day one. Here's how the company appeased early customers in a recent Reddit AMA when telling them about some of the other misses at launch." So here is the statement that Google provided during that AMA, quote, "Stadia is not a box. You don't need our hardware to start playing, remember? Right after we ship your order, but not earlier than 9 a.m. PST on November 19th, we'll send you an email with the invite code. You can use it immediately to create your account and reserve your Stadia name in the Stadia app on Android or iOS. Just for clarity, the first..."
Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mutahar. Normally, I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. I got a big smile on my face, and everything's good. You want to know when I'm not happy? Is when the federal police calls me. When the RCMP, which for those of you who don't know is like the FBI in Canada or Scotland Yard for the United Kingdom or whatever your federal service in your area is. The federal cops had called me. You know, I'm not excited. I'm not happy because usually when the feds call you, you know, with that tone, with that it seems like you did something wrong, you could face some pretty heavy jail time, and not just the normal kind of jail either. We're talking the the big boy prison, right? Like the Yellow Dolan prison for those of you who don't know any better. The one where your orifices extend like 3 meters in diameter. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I wasn't scared. You want to know why I wasn't scared? Because it was a scam! Woo! It was. You might be wondering, Buddha, how did that happen? Well, it was one night when I was driving back last week. I was sitting in my car, and lo and behold, the car's fucking like, "Oh, you're getting a call, Muda. Would you like to accept and reject it?" Now, I've been getting these random no-caller ID, phones for a while. It's been about 3 weeks that I've been constantly getting these calls. These robocalls that you pick up, nobody answers. I don't even pick them up anymore. They call me all throughout the day, whether it be when I'm having dinner, 2 in the fucking morning, you know, when I'm taking a shower, when I'm taking a crap now that I can because I'm not constipated. All right, anything of that sort, I get these calls, right? And, you know, sometimes these calls are dark with diverse hell. Sometimes they're just warranty is up. Oh, you have a package from the People's Republic of China. I crap you not. I got a call like that. And then there were oh, sir, you owe $100,000 in back taxes, but if you pay $100 to the Canada Revenue Agency, you'll be just fine. Now it's a federal officer. Now it's a federal crime that I've committed. So I'm in my car, I get this call, and I'm just in like a scathing fucking mood. Like I hate everything. And I see this call, and you know what I'm like? You know what I would like to do? I would like to crap all over this fucking scammer's life. I would like to open my cheeks so far and drop the biggest dookie on this man's life, and I accept that call. And you know what I get from the other end? Hello, this is a representative of the RCMP. You have committed a crime and police are coming to your house. May you please, you will have to give fine. Like some stupid shit like that. And they'd be like, wow, Muda, that's heavy racist right there. You know, it's really fucking not. When behind him, okay, there's somebody going like, "Mujhe kya bolna chahiye? Mujhe kya bolna hai?" Like, okay, you're gonna, which by the way is Hindi for what should I fucking say? So it's a giant scam center. It's a call center running out from somewhere in India. And you know, I get these calls from a lot of places. Russia, okay, China, whatever Asian countries are out there, you know, that are dealing heavily in, like Indonesia maybe sometimes. You know, sometimes it might be the most American person out there. I got this like lady who sounded like she was from fucking the South contacting me, telling me that I owed like how much money to this fucking fictional company. And I told her off. I told her to go eat shit and die. And you know what? She got pissed at me. How dare you get mad at me when you scam me, lady? But I'm going off on tangents. So I'm in my car. This dude opens up and he gives me that, you know, I'm a federal officer spiel, that I'm going to have cops coming over to my house. So I'm sitting over there like, okay, fine. Can you tell me what branch of the RCMP you're from? We are from the Vancouver branch. So the fucking Vancouver branch is calling an Ontario like felon. Can you not relay to your Ontario branch of RCMP operators that, hey guys, we know that there's a felon out for a warranty, a warrant out for a felon's arrest. Please hunt him down. No, not the Ontario cops. The Vancouver RCMP had a fucking liking to me.